logo.
I know. I was like, I want a logo. Shit. I'm about to make AI make me one real quick.
AI is crazy, but we're
Man.
This is the golden rule. Let's talk about it. We don't gotta walk around it. Your Bluetooth, the new tennis shoe, we finding new balance. Faith, family, and talents. How we find God around it. East y'all got the ox now. This your favorite channel. What we on Faith Talk? This a good space to talk. We gon' cross every road if we got a jaywalk. What we on sports now? No, this ain't Sports Center, but ever since Acot, the boy had the sport in him. Man of the house now. What we talking family ties? My dogs won't talk to me. Surely I'm a family guy. You can bring the conversation to me, get it analyzed. Men lie, women lie, the truth should be baptized. Whatever you put into this world is what you getting back. So why you listening in your car, try and sit with that? Why you listening in the gym, try and lift the mat? This is Podcast Improved. Welcome to the Golden Rule. It's golden, baby.
Man, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy E. Shaw, man, and I'm here today with the Golden Rule Podcast. As you guys know, this is my baby right here. It's a show where people discuss like-minded things. And today, man, this is a very special one here because I got a few of my best friends, man. I got a few of my best buddies that I grew up with, man, that I went through this thing we call life, man. And from a boy to a man, that little span of life right there that I went through, these guys, they went through it with me, man. Right now, I got 3 of them on. And we got 2 more joining, man. And I want to put this small disclaimer in there. There are a lot of cats that we went through this journey with that we're going to name in the podcast. But I think it's very important for me to put these particular guys in it because these are the guys that I spent the bulk of and the majority of the 10 to 11 years that I was in Oklahoma with. So without further ado, man, let me bring these cats in, man. Fellas, what's happening?
What's happening?
This word Jesse.
What's up, my boy?
Hey, man. What's happening with you, man? We live,
we
man.
here.
Yes, sir. It's been a long time
Yes,
coming. And very special podcast episode for me right here, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring y'all in one at a time. We got at the very top, we got my boy Dennis Thompson. Dennis he's a cybersecurity analyst for the government. He's also a major in the Army Reserves, father of 3, and he has a very, very beautiful wife that's my homie right there. He is a living legend. Again, we got Dennis Thompson at the top left-hand corner. What's up, D? What's happening?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Chilling, man. I appreciate you for being here, man. We finna have fun. So lock and load, and don't be with that craziness, man. Hey, open up, son. Pause. We got in the middle screen, we got Dwayne Thomas, father of 2, 17-year veteran, soon to be Master Sergeant in the United States Army. He's also my cousin, so that's family there. Y'all seen him before. Dwayne Thomas, man, middle screen. What's happening, bro? Can you hear me?
Man, what it do, man? You know, I appreciate that intro, man. You know, we over here doing this thing. Let's get it.
He in Germany too, y'all. So he might have a slight delay, but he is in Germany. So again, man, serving for our United States Army. So appreciate you for being here, bro. Next we got bottom left corner. We got Coach Jesse Brown, the man, the myth, the legend. He had to grow up before his time, man. I'll let him explain that there. Currently, he is the head varsity basketball coach at Newcastle High School in Newcastle, Oklahoma. Father of many, I will say that. My nieces and nephews, man. I actually held them as babies, man. So a lot of what I know about fatherhood and parenting, I learned from this cat, firsthand experience. Coach Jesse Brown. What's happening, man?
What's happening, homie?
Yeah.
What's up, baby? Yeah. I'm here. Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
Father of 5.
Hey, I said father of many.
The starting 5. Starting 5.
Yes, sir.
And last but not least, man, we got right there in the bottom middle screen, man. We got my boy Marcus Brooks, aka M Dollar. You hear me? Certified nutrition coach and founder of Graphene. Did I say that right, Marcus?
You said it right. Graphene Physiques.
Graphene Physiques. Okay. Specializes in lifestyle medicine and sustainable health transformations. Big words, boy. Your boy can read. He's also one half of Kalamar, offering creative date night ideas and relationship tips for lasting memories. It's that boy M Dollar, aka Marcus Brooks. What's happening, man?
Hey man, glad to be here. Glad to be here. I appreciate you calling me up here. And like you said, we're about to have some fun tonight.
Facts, man. It's about to be a good one, man. We got something in store for y'all, man. So everybody who know these cats, they know it's finna get crazy up in here, man. So with that being said, we're still waiting on my boy Tristan DeMartra. I'll introduce him when he comes in, and then my boy Brandon Kane. I will introduce him as well when he comes in as well. So hey, fellas, let's get right to it, man. So fellas, I want to talk about. It's all right. So I got two boys myself. I got a 12-year-old and I got a 2-year-old. And nowadays, these kids, man, you very rarely do you see them outside. A lot of them are playing video games galore, iPads, Xbox, what have you. And literally, they can't even walk around without their heads in the mobile devices. So I want to start off by asking you guys, man. First of all, how did we meet? I want each and every one of y'all to go through and tell how did we meet? And when I say we, I mean how did I meet each and every one of you guys? So Dennis, you can go ahead and go first.
Well, I remember we were in Upper Bound, and we were at the picnic, and remember, Dwayne, you showed up with this raggedy looking dude with a do-rag and some old dusty Timbs.
Jesus Christ.
And we went to play. Remember, we went to play football, and he was the fastest dude on the field in Timbs. And I was like, "What's wrong with this cat? Where's his shoes?" And he was out there killing us with them big boots on. So that's my first interaction with meeting you,
Bro. I remember that. I actually so what I had on was a do-rag.
Yep.
I had on like an open shirt hoodie type deal. I had on some baggy platinum FUBU Fat Albert jeans.
Yep.
With Fat Albert on the back pocket, and I had on some Averex boots. And for people who know Averex boots, they are heavy. And man, when I tell you they was out there playing like some football, they was playing like football or something like that. And it was like, hey, you want to play? I was like, dude, you see what I got on, bro? Man, I went out there, bro. Killing. Uh-oh. That boy BK came. Okay. Well, J-Rock, go ahead, man.
What up?
Go ahead. How we meet, man. This story finna be crazy. How we meet, bro?
Go ahead and introduce BK, man. BK just got in.
BK, what's that? Hey, share peace. Oh, butterfly. Let's go. Oh, what's happening, bro?
Man, you already see it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's little homie. Yeah, where you pointed you. I said, yeah, what's
Something right with you.
daddy duties? Yeah, I see
Your
you.
dad, bro. Full-time dad, bro.
Come on, man. We already know. Hey, man, that's my boy. Let me introduce B Kane. That's my boy Brandon Kane, aka B Kane, aka 5-pound bag of sugar head. This is my partner. Hey, look, man. One of the funniest dudes I know, man. He's currently in the Navy on them submarines out there underneath the waters. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got to say nothing else, man. Athlete, father, homie, brother. Showed it you, Brandon Kane, man.
Miller's Plus.
Oh, Miller's Plus. Should do it.
What's up with you, bro?
What's happening, man? Welcome to the show, pimp.
Appreciate
So look,
it,
we're gonna get right back into it. Right now, BK, what we're doing is we're explaining how we met each other, man. So Jesse up.
All right, man. So this is a crazy story. So we're at Ron Hart, on Fort Sill at the gym, and we all hooping, and it's this new guy in the gym, hooping, going crazy, talking crazy. I'm like, man, who was this dude? So we get playing and we get into it a little bit, right? So he get the scoring, I get the scoring. It just so happened my wife, Christy, was at the gym this day. And so we get done playing, you know, and I'm not gonna use the exact words I said because it was pretty explicit, but I was kind of like, yeah, you see my girl over there, I know you like her, you know. We was just really just getting into it. And so I'm talking crazy to him. He talking crazy to me, like, dude, I don't even know who you are.
Right.
And so what makes it funny is because comes to find out he plays NCAA football. And
right.
So did I. And I don't know how we got on this subject of talking about video games or whatever, but he was like, dude, I'll kill you. And I was like, you crazy, fool. And so I ended up inviting him to my house and we ended up playing NCAA football, bro. And it's just, we became like best friends. It was crazy. We started playing the game every day. And it went from us being freaking enemies from me first meeting them to like, it was crazy. That whole situation that whole first week was just, it was crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It was that's exactly how it went, bro. We ended up hooping, man. And for those who know Ronhart, that's where everybody, like all the athletes, all the neighborhood dope, everybody just came and was hooping, man. So it was a good place of you know, bonding and everybody just coming together and hooping. And my sister Christy, man, she came in and I don't know, Jesse, man, that dude, he funny, man, but he we was going at it, man, and like he said, bro, that was in 2004. So he invited me to the crib. We was playing a video game, and we've been tight ever since. Everybody since 04 been tight ever since, man. So yeah, that's exactly how that went. M Dollar, how we meet, man?
Hey, man. So we met back in college on campus at Cameron University at the Student Activities Building. We all used to run through there. Some of us more than others.
The crew
used to run through there playing. Was that Madden at the time? Having Madden tournaments.
Halo, Madden, Call of Duty, you name it.
Yeah, with
you name it.
Joe.
Night.
Yeah, man. And I remember Dwayne used to come by the house and he brought you by one night, and Pops was giving one of his legendary conversations.
Right.
Was going through some things with you're not going to mention who. Dwayne was going through some things, man. And that's kind of how we linked up. It was Pop's conversation, getting everybody together, saying, "Hey, this what you got to do." I don't know why you're worrying about her, but I guess we can get into that later.
Yay. Hey, man. One thing I remember, he's right, by the way. We met the student activity, the student union, and we used to collect. All of us used to like in between classes, we used to go in there and we used to just chill out and crack jokes, play video games, and just talk about people and hit on girls and all that stuff, right? Except for Jesse, he ain't hit on no girl.
Yeah, not me.
But right. But yeah, man, I met M Dollar in there, man. And one thing I noticed about M Dollar, man, that dude, he was, first of all, dude was smooth. He quiet and smooth. He ain't say too much. But dude was the man, as I found out later, was the man of many talents. That dude could play multiple instruments. Like, first of all, I ain't never met a black man who plays. What you play? M Dollar? Then you play the horn or the saxophone?
The saxophone.
The clarinet, the flute.
Everything.
Nah, he played the sax, bro. I thought that was super smooth, bro. Like, I ain't never met nobody to play the saxophone. But yeah, man, M Dollar was the man, bro. Like, and like you say, his daddy, man, his pops, man, player. Pops was smooth, dog, and Pops had that knowledge, man. So we used to always go over there, and yeah, man, facts. We used to always go over there, man, and get game from Pops, man. So that's M Dollar, smooth cat, man. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. Kane.
What's happening?
Hey, how we meet, man?
Bro, probably like the same with M Dollar, bro. We in that camera, bro, watching y'all play the sticks, and that's how it all came about. Me, you, and Jess.
Yeah, Jesse, didn't I meet? It was one time we I think we went to, I want to say we went to Diane house. We met over there for some reason. And that's when I first met B Kane.
I introduced you to B Kane.
Yeah, because we was going out or something like that. And we that's exactly how we met. So we was all going out to man, that's another story, by the way. But we was all going out to the club. And
the little
yeah.
picture we was posted up.
Yeah.
Bro.
We met it. We met it about to meet up and go out to the club, man. We met at Jesse. A lot of there go Tristan right there. A lot of people that like B Kane, Tristan, Reggie,
Mike.
A lot of those cats I met, Mike Hyde, a lot of those cats I met through Jesse, man. So it's like it's a lot of lines that connect through Jesse and Dwayne. I met a lot of people through Dwayne. I met Dennis through Dwayne, M. Dollar. I met most of everybody I met in Lawton, Oklahoma in general. I met through Dwayne, Jerry, Ellis, a lot of cats, man. Let me get Tristan up in here real quick. Tree, what up, man?
What's good, man? I'm on the phone, so don't mind the ghetto. What's good, everybody? What's good?
Oh, you good? What you got?
Yeah.
What you got?
Computer
over there,
messing
man?
up.
It's all good. What you got, man? You got the what's that? The polka dot?
Oh yeah, you know, something light, man. You know what I'm saying? Something light.
Good.
You know what I'm talking about? Something light. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my bad, dog. My bad.
Told you I was gonna put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Told you I was gonna put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What did they go? Dennis with the Ganucci. All right, hold on.
Yeah. Told you I was gonna put it on. Yeah.
Fact. Come on, man.
I was gonna hit the suit and tie, y'all, but I ain't want to do y'all too much.
Hey, you looking real debonair.
Oh yeah, you know something like yeah. Don't hey, we get on fits. Hey, don't worry about it. I got ammo for everybody. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead, reload it, man.
I got clips for everybody. Don't worry about it.
Come on, man. That's my guy. Hey, folks, who's tuning in. That's my boy Tristan DeMartra, United States Army, basketball connoisseur. He was Tristan was wrong. He still probably is wrong. I don't know. I ain't seen him play. Every time I went up against him, I smoked him. But
he lying though. But I'm old now.
Nah, Tristan was like that, man. But Tristan, go ahead and we actually in the middle of discussing how I met y'all. Okay. And I met you I know for a fact I met you at Roundheart at the gym. You was
we
kind of killing it. Yeah.
So that wasn't our official meet though, right? So we hooped against each other prior to, you know what I'm saying? I went to hoop with Jesse and Dennis every now and then. So, you know, it's this short, fast cat, you know what I'm saying? Cherry picking all the time. That was Eddie a little bit. You know, and he was doing, man, swear he would, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? All the time, man. You know what I'm saying? He ran like a 4-4. It's flat, so he just dip out or just hang out down there. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really nothing too much. But we hooped against each other. But official meeting was student union at Cameron. We was all just bullshitting one day. We just got out of class. And then we went to, where did we just go play Halo before we got kicked out?
The activity building?
Activity building, right? Before we got kicked out that bad boy, right? So, Jesse was like, we went to the activity building to go play Halo. So, we go over there, and we on the sticks for a little bit. And that's how I met Eddie officially, you know, getting real serious on the game. You know, who else we had? We had Carlton. Yeah, man, a whole bunch of people, man, playing. So, but no, that was where we officially met.
That's a good Tristan. That's a good point, man. I want to go ahead and mention some names because, like I say, man, y'all, this group right here, I've been knowing all y'all for 20 years. Some of y'all, obviously, Dwayne, I've been knowing longer than that. And I didn't. By the way, I didn't have Dwayne tell y'all when we met because everybody know who Dwayne. That's my cousin, so obviously I've been knowing him my whole life. But yeah, it's important that I mention some names and y'all can help me out because it was a lot of cats who we actually hung out with often, right? So we got, y'all can help me with this. So we got and I'm going off the top. So we got Lester Witherspoon. No, let's go. Reggie Cook, Craig Foster, Tevin Foster, Derek Thompson, by the way, Dennis's brother, Derek Thompson, Jerry Dawson. He's supposed to be in this live, but he's not here. Jerry Dawson. We got Gerald Hammer, Jamaican Joe.
Jamaican Joe.
Jamaican Joe Williamson. Kingy Joe. T's supposed to be in here too. T-Boy. He's supposed to be in here too, but he couldn't make it. Gerald Hamilton, Cedric Cato, Carlton Robinson.
Yeah.
Man, y'all help me. Like it's a lot of cats who
Mike Butler.
Mike Butler.
Mike Butler.
Mike
Butler for sure. Yeah,
I said Mike God. Rest in peace to Mike God too, man. Fellas, I want to go ahead and dive into this.
Rob Dennis.
Who?
Rob Kahn.
Yeah. Oh, Rob Kahn.
Rob.
Oh yeah. Rob.
Brandon and
the
Alvin.
twins, Brandon and Alvin.
Dimitri, Jesse.
Hey,
Dimitri.
Brandon Alvin loves me up.
Yeah, man. So, and if y'all think of some people through this episode, y'all chime in and let me know, man. Kayla. Kayla said, "What's up, M Dollar? Hey, what's up, Kayla?
Hey, what's going on?
My little sister, what's going on? Christy Yamaguchi. Christy, love you, man.
Oh yeah.
He hard to look at that.
So, hey, babe, my wife. Hey, babe, what's going on? So
she joined.
Nah, she just they comment. I'm reading the comments.
Okay.
Yes. So I want to dive into the meat and potatoes of the thing, y'all. So the fellas, that's the name of the quote unquote crew that we developed. And is it safe to say that the sanctuary, so to speak, of the fellas was Jesse's house? Is that safe to say?
That's definitely safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
so Shane, Big Shane, what's up? So for everybody who don't know, Jesse, this dude been a grown man since he was about 14 years old. Let's just get that out the way now.
I'm bubbling now, boy.
Literally, man. Like Jesse, man. This dude had his own prop, man. This dude, him and his now wife had their own property when they was real young, man. So again,
you have a house and car at 14.
Bro, bro been a grown man.
The blue Honda Civic, the blue Magoo.
Listen, let's set the record straight, bro. We were blessed. Her dad blessed us.
Hey, a win is a win.
We won.
Yeah. Hold that W, bro. You got to hold that.
The blue Magoo, that was my baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we were doing some grown up things at a young age, so we had to grow up faster than what we were supposed to, and so we were blessed to be able to have homes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to Pops. Christy's Pop. She's doo-doo.
She's doo-doo. Shout out to Renee Rivera, man.
Mr. Rivera, man. Shout out to Pops,
Rivera.
man.
Pops. OG
man. Shout out to Pops, man. But so it's safe to say that Jesse's house, God bless Christy, was Jesse's house was the sanctuary. That was the meeting ground where we met up and went out, chatted, communicated, played the video games, what have you. But what I can remember, the most important thing, fellas, was number one, we all always put our thoughts together, and we all, I remember holding each other accountable, especially as it related to school. Now, some of us went to school and
some of us just played video games and pretended to go to school.
Right. Some of us went to school and kind of tricked that thing off. But hey man, we always tried to hold each other accountable, man. And one thing about Oklahoma, man, like especially Lawton, Edmond, and the surrounding cities, is that it's very, very easy to get in trouble and get caught up in the streets. I mean, Jesse, you knew several people that was right near you that was in the streets, and it could have been very easy for us to go that route. But I think one thing that the fellas did was, like I say, man, we held each other accountable, and we also kept each other on the straight and path. Is that safe to say, fellas?
That's definitely fair.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
We had so like I say, Jesse kind of was that dude, like I say, he was the father of the group because he was a father, like literally. You know what I'm saying? And then we had Dennis, who Dennis was Dennis was the clown of the group, but at the same time, now he clowned. Everybody joked, but Dennis clowned a lot. But at the same time, Dennis was I think Dennis had wisdom far beyond his years.
Yeah,
because he was super smart.
He was ahead of his time. Dennis knew what he kind of was the one that knew kind of his path and his future, how he was gonna roll out and do everything.
Super smart dude, man. Super smart dude. And so it was people like it was a couple, and everybody played a role, right? In the group. Everybody played a role. So it was a couple of cats that we every weekend we met up, you know, we met up at Jesse's crib. We put a game plan together. If we was going out, you know, we was gonna have fun. It wasn't nobody, if somebody got out of line, hey man, chill, bro. Like, hey, come on, man.
If you was late, you got left.
Or we make it.
You didn't get left.
Or we had to wait. Down the street. At the last second, about to get left.
We waited for you forever.
But one of the times y'all left me, I remember y'all walking out and I'm looking at Jesse.
We had to get a voucher.
Jesse was like, "Hey, all right, BK," and I'm like, "All right, man."
Hey, punctuality is key.
We like to get in free, and you were always trying to prevent that.
Right.
Yeah, for everybody not knowing what they talking about, was it Thursday or Wednesdays? What days was it, fellas? Thursdays or Wednesdays? So Thursday was college night at Mardi Gras, right? And so we would get in. If you had a college ID, you got in free before 10, right? So we get our little pregame on at Jesse's house, you know, drink, have fun a little bit, but we always left about 8:15, 8:30ish, right? We knew what time we had to go to get there, to get in line, to make sure we got it for free. B. Kane would push that envelope a little bit. that envelope would get pushed, right? You know what I'm saying? Not put all his business out there, but you know, he had to kind of like make sure he could go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He had to make sure he could go. And so sometimes he would have to escape, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he would finally escape, it'd be about 8:40. You know, but we'd always had a text message though, like, "Hey, bro, I'm on the way." That'd be like 7:50. I'm on the way. Don't worry about it, yo.
Right.
We wait for a little bit. No BK. One time,
running down the street.
one time we left, and we saw him pull up, and so Dennis said, "Man, Lee is smart." Just like, man, now let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Right? So BK parks, gets out, and books it down the street. Like, man, we see him, and I'm driving, so like, man, do I stop? And then it's like, man, Lee is smart. You know what it is? He late. We let him run down to Sheridan before we let him get in the wheel.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey, so man, we had bro running down the road to get in the club, so we can get it for free.
Man, there's some good. There was some good times. I know we can't be here all night, but there's a few times, man. BK wasn't the only one in that situation. Now, there's a few times.
Hey, I took the keys from Jesse because he
couldn't. Chrissy done hid my ID card or something, and then it'd be like, "Hey, bro."
We can't stop the party.
Oh yeah, hey, we can't. Remember,
hey,
we still don't stop with you, bro.
I was like, Jesse, we need your car. We don't need you, bro. Told him to kick back and watch a movie. Hey, we hit him up. We in the club. He at home and he arguing because she mad because he mad because he didn't go,
bro. We got.
Man, that was a good team player, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Mr. Clutch. Mr. freaking Clutch.
Bro, we got stories for listen, man. Man, we got stories for years, man. I don't even know where to start with the stories, man. But I will tell you this. When Jesse needed because Jesse often needed babysitters.
Appreciate
and hey, dog, Clutch. I was a Clutch babysitter, bro. Yep. And listen, man. Hey, I learned a lot, bro. I learned how to change diapers. I learned how to multitask and handle kids' feelings. Yeah, I mean, I learned how to slightly discipline kids. Even though they was disciplining me, I would tell them, "Sit your ass down. You want Uncle Eddie to change your diaper." You know what I mean? But man, Dennis, I got a question for you though, Dennis. Bruh, do you remember when we got a lot of stories? bro, do you remember when we went, me, you, Jerry, and Dwayne went out?
To Graham.
I forgot where we went, but I know we went out. We was toe up, and then we came back to Unc house, bro. Can you tell that story, bro? Do you know what story I'm talking about?
Yeah,
bro. Tell that story, bro. Tell that story,
bro. I don't know why we decided upon it, but we decided, or did I mention it? We decided to go to my house to sleep off, like basically the entire night, and everybody was drunk.
But we was told,
like we pile up in my room, and everybody just laid everywhere. And remember, Ant came in the room, and he was like,
he tried to come in the room.
He tried to come in the room and tell everybody to get out, and I was drunk, so I was like, "No, we're not leaving. No. Like everybody's drunk. Get away from us,
bro." Bro, that was an epic night, bro. It was a few reasons why I was epic, bro. And I won't be long-winded, but JT was there. JT was preaching to Jerry, dog. Like Jerry always found himself
the intervention.
Yeah, bro. He always just doing dumb stuff, bro. So JT was trying to preach to him, bro. And this was my first time meeting JT. Like, bro, I swear, bro, I thought bro was DMX. He was like, "Yo, Jerry, yo, man, you can't do that, baby. Hey, come on, man. You can't do that, bro." And Jerry's like, "I know, man. You know how Jerry is, dog." Jerry like,
I sound just like Jerry.
Hey, I know, man. Hey, I messed up, man. God, I know. And this nigga JT was like, "Man, come on, man. You got to stand up to your daddy, man. Man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Go over there, man. And take your daddy, man. You got to stand up to him, man." I was like, "This dude, JT, who is this guy, man?" This nigga Jerry was looking at Dennis was looking at him like, "What are y'all talking about, bro?" Like,
yeah, just
Ant trying to break the door in. Dwayne in the other room drunk.
He was Dennis was ad-libbing, man, because Dennis was like, "Nah, man, you gotta be a fucking man, Jerry. You gotta listen to your boy. Be a man, dog."
Yeah, Dennis had the tendency.
Straight intervention, bro.
Sure, man. M Dollar, hey, tell us about what you got going on, man.
Man, I'm just out here, man, trying to do my thing in this fitness community. Matter of fact, Mr. Basketball Coach, I need to holler at you, man, because we got some things we're trying to put together out here in the city. I know you out there in Newcastle setting records, most winningest team ever.
Oh God, here we go.
You know,
you're right though, bro.
Hey,
man. Give him his flowers, man. Give him his flowers.
Yeah, man. So you that not only are you in the fitness and man, listen, that's for me. It's not crazy, but it is to me because I remember M Dollar back when M Dollar what was about $50. Boy, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, that's crazy, man. So when you told me you was getting into fitness, bro, it wasn't hard for me to believe. But I was like, man, M Dollar would never like when we used to try to go to the gym because we was in the gym when I used to go to the gym. M Dollar wouldn't. Nah, no way M Dollar was going to no gym.
I wasn't there.
But bro, that's impressive, bro.
Green Zook suited M Dollar, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The bright suits.
Yeah.
M Dollar exactly. M Dollar was fresh, bro.
He now put M Dollar
he competing, man. He bodybuilding, man, and got his old lady. You and your old lady got a channel, YouTube channel that's doing very well, man. I'm proud of you on that.
I appreciate it.
Bro, how Pop's doing, man?
Man, Pop's chilling, man. He messed around and discovered pickleball. So
okay,
with the gang, huh?
He is on like 14 hours out of the day.
Hey,
I swear, he living the life we had back in college.
Word,
man, ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, man, enjoy those years. So,
hey, shout out to Pops, man. That player, man. Pops player, and I ain't talking about he's a player. Everybody know Pops player. Come on, player. Don't do that.
Let's make that happen, bro. Let's do that. Let's make it happen.
Got you.
Yeah, man. Y'all link up on that, man. Definitely make that happen. Definitely make that happen, man. I want to get into like I said, we used to always like I said, when we came together, man, we kept each other on the straight path. Nope. The one thing I like about this crew, and it's not a lot of people, is we are very unique in the manner that there's not a lot of people who have these quote unquote cliques that can say that nobody in they now we all make mistakes as humans, right? So we ain't perfect. I'm not saying we perfect, but I can't recall anybody in our clique that number one ain't got nothing going for themselves or has ever been in like major trouble. Am I wrong by saying that? And the reason why is because if we seen that, first of all, in order to be in the clique, you had to be a certain type of person, man. We ain't really playing with nobody who living that type of life. No way. We never did. There was some cats who was a little rough around the edges. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, if you was a part of our clique, you had to be kind of had something going for yourself, doing something or a part of something. You know what I mean? But I don't recall nobody really being in no trouble a part of our clique. Everybody got something going on. Everybody got families. Everybody got something to live for. It was kind of rough hearing about Mike Hyde when he passed away because Mike was that was the homie, man. But can y'all? I mean, like everybody. I mean, I can't recall nobody in no trouble.
I don't recall anybody, honestly, in our immediate clique because once again, we had a lot of guys that we hung out with tough, but like the guys that we hung out with all the time, bro, it's always we went through struggles. I mean, everybody had their situations, real rough around the edges here and there, but it was never a point to where anybody was getting in major trouble like that. Because at the end of the day, like you said, bro, we weren't about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember there's been numerous times, like me and Dennis has been out somewhere, and it's a story I could tell, but I ain't gonna tell it. And we about to fight half the damn Oklahoma City.
Oh yeah.
And we outnumbered, but that's it. Usually nothing like that ever happened because we always, hey bro, come on, man, you tripping? We here to, we here to dance party. We ain't here for all that riffraff and all that extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of it too was, like you said, a lot of us we did a lot of stuff together. We had barbecues. We forgot to talk about the barbecues we used to throw. You know what I'm saying? Man. Just everything that we did as a group. And I mean, we always hooped. We always played sports. So, I mean, it was never really time for us to really be out there in the streets doing dumb stuff like that. We always was doing something together, or doing something positive, or trying to at least. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of it goes back to that. It was like, we all were like-minded when it came to trying to do something with our life. You know what I mean? Because once again, like you said, we could easily, I lived in zone 1 at the time. When the biggest drug streets in Lawton, you go to the stop sign after my house, you don't see nothing but crack houses. You know what I mean? Right. But at the same time, it was like how we moved. It was, it was never, and then once again, we was friends with everybody too. We had everybody. We had guys that was doing that stuff out there in the streets, but at the same time, when it came to that immediate group, people that was coming to the crib, it was never, even when I hung out with my other friends that were like that, doing that, it was never a time where it was like I had us all together doing something. Like, you got to understand how to put people where they're supposed to be at that. I don't want to sound crazy saying that, but everybody can't be, around everybody. And then on top of that, I had kids, so I couldn't just have anybody at the crib like that. You know what I'm saying? They got enemies, or whatever you want to call it. I couldn't just have everybody at my house like that. So people I brought around my kids was y'all. People that's positive, people that's doing stuff with their life.
That's man, it's very important you said that, dog. Like you ain't lying, bro. Like you lived in a tough zone, so to speak, man. But I never once remember at least I didn't remember y'all having to worry about people breaking in your house. And you're right, man. Like we knew everybody. We knew everybody, bro. So like people knew. I can remember some people like, they go them dudes, man. All they do is play ball and go to school, man. Them the smart guys, man. They go to school and play ball, man. Like we kept ourselves associated with that. We was always positive. Again, we went through. We had cats who had it. They're which everybody have issues. Everybody have stuff they go through, man. But for the most part, bro, we literally didn't take ourselves too serious. And B Kane, he don't take himself serious at all. So that was his area. That was his area right there, man. Like you best believe it. Yeah, if you having a bad day, bro, B Kane, he gonna lighten you up, bro. For real. Like he gonna make you smile in some way, shape, or form, bro. Like, but he was that type of cat there, man. And Yeah, man. We really like everybody when they seen us, they knew you was either about to have a good time, you was about to laugh, or you was gonna go somewhere and hoop. And that's just like when that's just how we was, man. When we came in the student activity building or the student union, we finna have a good time, bro. Like we went to the club, we finna have a good time. We came in Ronhart, we finna hoop. It's finna go down, and we finna be in here for a few hours hooping too. So like,
yeah, and that's a test, of energy too, though. Like, you know, a lot of times these days, like even in the rap music, bro, like the energy ain't positive. Like, you know what I mean? Rapping about drugs, rapping about shooting people. Like, man, I get caught up in that. I coach high school basketball, so I listen to a lot of these new rappers. I know them. I listen to some of the music because it's catchy.
right?
But at the same time, it's like positive energy. It means a lot, bro. So, like, how many times can you remember we going in the student union and it ain't cracking? It's cracking in there every time, bro. It's like a little mini club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How many times we went to Oklahoma City to the clubs and they like, who is them dudes? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, everybody around us. But that's just, I mean, and it's not to brag, but it's just that positive energy.
Yeah.
That stuff is contagious, bro. And a lot of times, a lot of these kids don't get that these days. You know what I mean? Because they deal with the music they listen to, they deal with all the social media. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Facebook, when we was out, Facebook was MySpace and Facebook or Black Planet. And Facebook, you had to be in college to get Facebook.
Yep.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? And so you had to have a college email to get Facebook.
We old as hell, man. That shit crazy. Yo, remember your top 5 in MySpace, yo?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Messed up relationships for that top 5, bro.
That energy, bro, that positive energy, I feel like is what's missing a lot of times. And I think that's what kept the fellas rolling, bro. Like our energy, bro. Like we've always, we done been through fights with each other. We done been through arguments. We done went weeks without talking to certain people. Like we done it all, bro. It ain't no perfect situation, but it's always, we can always fall back on our positive energy that we had towards each other. And like Tristan just said, like MySpace was the first, to me, really the first era of negative social media. Like, because they had that top 5.
That top 5.
Trip if they wasn't in that top 5.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you 100%.
You go to other people's MySpace to see what songs they got, so you can see what's up.
Yo,
come on.
Oh yeah, you can embed songs on your profile. Yeah. You had the cold Lil Wayne song back when Lil Wayne had the mixtapes popping. You got a Lil Wayne song on there you used to do.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Hey, so,
like I said, man.
to add to what Jesse was saying, man, like you know, being full of like that positive energy, but nobody in our crew had like any type of malicious intent, man. Like everything that we did was like for the good of the crew and like just for the good of having a good time, man. Like people fed off of that aura, you know what I'm saying? Like as soon as we stepped in, like you said, when we stepped in the club, we stepped in the studio, dude, we were more popular than the basketball team at Cameron University. You know what I'm saying? So because of the energy we had, man. Like people just wanted to hang around us, man. And I thought that was pretty dope, man. And it's just because none of us had that malicious intent within us, man. We were there to go to school, play sports, have a good time, man, and clown around and laugh. And that's what we were all about.
Hey, shout out to my boy Fredo. What up, man? Fred Burks, what's happening, bro?
What up, Fred?
Boy Fredo, man.
Fred,
yeah, one of the best athletes
shout out Fred,
from Lawton, man. Yeah, we forgot to shout him
Fred,
out,
bro. So don't forget Frank.
OG from Lawton,
Frank.
Francisco Martinez, Giuliano the third.
Francisco Giuliano Martinez the third. Hey, we'll never forget him. What you mean? No. Shout out to Frank, man. Hey, I'm about to send Jerry. He talking about he can get on. We finna see.
Yeah, kids sleep.
Oh yeah, kids going to bed.
So like when
be like that now.
When like I go out, you know, to the club scene or whatever, and you know, I'm used to going out with y'all. We step in there, we got the circle created, we doing the dance, we vibing, everybody's like, oh, let's go over there. I go out now and I'm like, man, this is whack, bro. Y'all,
you be in there TikTok dancing, don't you? You be in there TikTok dancing. I know
they just like to sit down and look at each other.
Nah.
Oh yeah, that thing be crazy. Bro, when that one weekend, Dennis, me, you, and Jesse went out. We was downtown, and it was just a whole bunch of TikTok dancing.
Big TJ was with a suit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like,
Kiki's graduation party.
Oh yeah, at Kiki's graduation party. Yeah,
we
man.
went down there. It was. I told you it's different, bro. But like Brandon just said, bro. I think a lot of it, bro. We had such a good time with each other. To this day, I do the same crap, bro. I look for that same energy we had back then, bro.
Yes,
I can't find it. And I got some really good friends out here. We do some really good things, but it's just like that energy that we created when we were around each other. Like it was just different, bro. It was different.
It's organic, man. It's a bond, man. It's like we the fellas, bro. But
everything, bro.
Freestyling in the freestyling on the way to the club, in the car.
In the club.
Get some
the best one. Rest in peace, Mike High is when Mike High got caught trying to sneak.
Oh man! Oh man!
Yo,
we can't. Oh man! His girl called him while we was in the car, and he freestyle going to the club.
Dennis like, man, answer that damn phone, man.
Stop running, man.
Down already.
What you gonna do? Track us down?
See, if y'all ain't noticed the pattern, man, that boy Dennis was the key of a lot of things, man. You don't see the pattern.
Yeah,
Dennis messy, man.
Somebody
call me messy.
It don't matter. I never said I wasn't a little messy, but you was messy, boy. You used to
boy.
Listen,
we talking about Dennis? Yeah, Dennis.
Yeah, boy, Dennis messy, bro.
Nah, man, I got hits on every one of you. I don't want to hear none of y'all talk about being messy.
Hey, listen, hold on. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. So me and Dennis used to pull 007s, right? So we spell 007. Hey, Christy know about this. So if Christy and Jennifer
with that disclaimer in there.
Oh yeah,
go to sleep, me and Dennis would leave, and we either go to Rob Cons and play the game, or we'll go out, right? so we'll wait till they went to sleep, and then we'll leave. Right?
Oh man!
So one time I get caught. Christy catch me, right? And so the next day we doing something at the crib. Dennis would come over, and Christy was like, "What time did you get back home?" And I was like, I was like 12:30. This Dennis goes, "What? Then you like 2:30 in the morning?"
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro,
That's my boy. That's my boy Dennis, man. He goes.
This is the funny thing about it. Dennis goes, I put him to the side. I said, Dennis, he's like, what, bro? He said, well, you should have told me. I said 12:30. That's not hitting enough to say 12:30.
You got to give me a briefing before we start lying.
If Dennis ain't got if he ain't got no info, Dennis is not the friend you call in an emergency for shit like that, bro. If Dennis don't know the info, he gonna tell the truth.
Listen, we got. I need to know the plan. You can't just jump me in live.
Was their fault because that's when Christy should be tripping about everybody at the house playing the game.
Yeah,
that. We're gonna find a way to make it happen. Don't even worry about it.
She used to turn the Xbox off.
Snatch the cords out. Snatch the cords out, boy.
I remember before y'all got married, we would always be over to the game, bro. Over your crib till 12, 1 o'clock. As soon as it was Mrs. Brown. She said, "Everybody leave."
Everybody leave.
Everybody out.
We like.
When she was official, we couldn't come over no more. Nah, I'm a wife now.
She said everybody out, and we're like, all right, we about to go out. And Jesse's like, I'm about to go out. And then she'd be like, you ain't going out. They about to go out.
Facts.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Don't do me like I wasn't big stepping now.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen.
He was, bro.
Hey, we gonna talk down now.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't downplay, bro.
You had some W's, bro, but you had some L's too, though. You had some L's too, though, bro. You took some L's, bro.
You had some L's.
I remember you arguing with you putting your boots on. You was mad.
The polo boots.
You had the polo boots on. Polo boots. He's like, and I'm going out. He's zipping his shit up. He's like, I'm getting my shit. I'm rolling. It's like. And another thing, you better not come in. She was like, bloop, bloop. I was like, well,
listen, it's been something that I've been wanting to know for years, bro.
Oh, boy.
Dennis Thompson.
Oh, man.
Bro, Jesse. All right, so look, Auntie called us one morning, right?
Oh, my God.
It's about to be bad.
No, I gotta ask. I never got the answer. I gotta know this. I gotta know this. Look, man, Auntie called us one morning, about at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was at Jesse's house, as a matter of fact. And Auntie was like, "Hey, Eddie, have you heard from Dennis?" I was like, no, I ain't heard from him. She's like, "I need you to go over there and check on him." I was like, "Huh?" I said, "Go over there and check on him. He's not answering the phone. Check on him." I was like, "All right." So look. I said, "Jesse, man, I don't know what the heck going on. I need you to go over here with me though." So look, me and Jesse go to the crib. We get to your apartment. The first thing I notice is the door. No, hold on. I noticed the door is open. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Why is the door wide open?
Yeah, the door's open.
Yeah, why is the door open?
Hold on. Don't forget about the little black cat that was sleeping on the damn steps. The little stray cat, yeah, was sleeping on the steps.
Hey, so look, we go to the crib. We walk. We first of all, we peeping the scene, dog, because that neighborhood, it was not a bad neighborhood, but it wasn't the best. So we peeping the scene, right? We looked through the apartment. We ain't seen nothing. Everything, like the dishes, like it just looked weird. Like stuff was moved around. Stuff was like shifted. I'm like, this don't look good, bro. So look, me and Jesse both creeping up the stairs, right? I see this streak of blood. I'm like, what the? I said, why is there blood? A streak of blood on the wall. A streak. All right. So we walking up. I'm looking at Jesse like, bro, hey, if somebody come down these stairs, bro, we banging, homie. we banging.
We back,
bro. We bang. Hey, we get to the top of the steps, bro. Nigga Jesse say, hold on, what is that? Bro, look at the
You can't even get it out, man. Paul.
It was a bloody handprint on the wall, bro.
Not only do I remember exactly.
Jesse looked at me and said, "What?" He said, "What the, bro?" Hey, yo, hey, Jesse started walking out. He's like, "I'm leaving." I said, "Nah, you ain't leaving me here by myself." Hey, we go to the bedroom, bro. And this dude Dennis had one eye open. and Jennifer had her arm around Dennis like she was locking him in. Dennis had one eye open. Dude, Dennis, you gotta tell me what was that, bro?
Talk about. Hey, the thing about this story. Listen, I promise everybody, if anybody watching this, I'm crying right now. Look at my eyes. Listen, bro.
Oh man,
that is exactly how it literally happened.
I'm telling you, bro.
I said, "Hey, man, what is that? A bloody hand on the wall?" I'm about to get up out of here, bro.
I'm out of here, bro.
Eddie said, "You ain't about to leave me. Hold on, bro." We creaked the door open. Then it's like this. and that hand like this.
I remember we finally got to sleep, and I carried you guys up the steps, and I was like this. And you, because Jesse, you had looked at me, and I looked at you, and I was just like this.
Yep, that's what he's like.
Don't even get me started, man. Don't get me started.
Boy, we just walked. Hey, listen, we just walked back downstairs, close the door.
Oh God, bro.
That's the best. That was the best. That was the best day. I laughed about that to this day, bro. Oh, my nose is running right now.
Oh man, bro. When I said, "What is going on?" That's when I was like, "Yeah, Jen, that's the right one for him. That's the right one for him." Boy.
Knockout drag. I don't know what happened that night, but I said, "Hey, man, I'm about to get up out of here." Everybody had me on the first 48 as a suspect.
Hey, no, we did. Yeah, no, because
in their house.
Like, that's when they used to fight. Like, and I remember we talked about this like a year ago. I was like, can we even do that at this age? I'm so damn old at this point. I just walk out the house.
Exactly.
Like the amount of energy it took to do that, to all that fighting, and she's throwing stuff and arguing and yelling. Oh, man, I ain't got time for that.
Whose handprint was? That's all I want to know. Whose handprint was that, bro?
I would have If I remember, because it was right when you walked upstairs under the picture or next
Right
to
under the picture. Right
under
under
the
the
picture. That was my hand.
Oh my
That-
God. I knew it. I knew it, bro.
But I mean, but what you're thinking about how that was blood on it, that's a separate story. That's a separate item.
This is all I could think when I saw it. Was you coming up the stairs in the headlock and
No,
doing this?
no. Absolutely not.
Hey, Dennis, I'm not being funny. Bro, I swear, I'm not being funny. I literally thought about that so many times. There was a scenario. Like Dennis was trying not to hit her, something happened, and she grabbed him, and he was like trying to push away. I never thought it was her head. I knew it was your head this whole time.
Hey, you're not actually all the way off on how that occurred. That nature that actually made that happen.
Hey, bro, that's legendary.
You're about 75% of that story. You're just missing the 25 of what blood and how that occurred.
Yeah, listen, bro. I'll tell you what, though, that's an epic story, though.
Because I'm not out here swinging on no girl. I'm not doing anything.
No, I know that.
Yeah. Hey, Jesse, I remember Jesse one day Jesse called me. It's like, hey man, I think Dennis and Jennifer getting into an argument. I said, why you saying that? He was like, because all I said, because all I heard in the background was, yeah.
Hey, Eddie, you remember I called you and told you that? I was dead serious. I said, yeah, they over there getting an argument, fighting or something.
God, leave, man.
Hey, needed to choke the in the throat or something.
Y'all know I ain't striking. Y'all know I'm not striking anything or anything.
Oh my God, bro!
I got. No.
Hey, one more Jerry, man.
Don't worry about it, man. All right, I got clips. Go ahead, man.
Listen, I ain't gonna do it, bro.
No, go ahead. It's cool. Go ahead, man. We family, man. Cause I done been around. Like it seems like every time he was off vacation, I'd always be around, just looking like stupid in the corner. Like what? So it's like me and this, like we all cool. Like me and this is like cool. Like I go to this house, kick it. Like we be on some video game stuff, man, and we'd hang out, just chop it up. That's when you used to work at the boys club. We used to work at the boys club. You had that little town's apartment. So I went to the boys club, shot around Dennis for a little bit, and got off. We went to his house, and we was just playing some game, right? Jennifer get off work, and so of course she got off work, right? You know, you probably tired from work, so I'm like, all right, bro, I'm trying to like kind of sneak up out of there, right? Like, all right, bro, I'm holler at you, man. Go ahead and you know what I'm saying? It's your lady. He's like, nah, man, we cool. Let's get another game of these sticks. Something like that. I'm like, all right, man, I'll do it for a little bit, man. So she goes upstairs, right? And so. And I'm thinking it's nothing. I'm saying, hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Like, I'm fine. Goes upstairs. Like, all right, man, maybe she's just about to, just unwind, right? So Jennifer come down like a damn Viking possessed. like, hey, I'm sick of this, man. I get off work and I gotta come home and watch you and your friends playing the damn game. I'm like, hey, I'm about to leave, Jennifer. Nah, right? And she get to yelling at me like, nah, Tristan, you might as well just fucking stay now. You live here now, basically. Go ahead and get on there. You want some food? I'm like, nah, I'm about to go. So just like, and so Dennis being Dennis, right? Like you can't yell at Dennis. It don't matter who you are, right? Dennis is if you get like louder to an extent, this is gonna be like, nah, this ain't gonna be the one you think it's gonna be, right? You go, man, forget that, man. You can stay, and we gonna eat, right? I'm like, nah, I'm not. I'm out, right? So Jennifer unplugged the TV. No, she unplugged the TV and the router, right? Dennis is like, man, what the fuck? Man, we game here, right? So. I'm like, yeah, I'm walking out this door, man. Like, no, stay for this. She goes, I'm singing this shit. And like, start windmill wailing. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm about to. So I'm trying to get I'm trying to get up. No, I'm trying to get. She grabbed me. I'm like, oh.
What?
Why is she fighting both of us?
Yeah, and handling me. And Jennifer, though. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to sneak out. I'm catching straight slaps. Man, it's crazy work. It's crazy work, man.
We love you. We love you, Jennifer. This was back in the day.
Oh yeah.
So we love
best
you.
night, and I ain't telling this story, was Christmas at my house.
Oh no! Oh, you want me? I'll tell it. I'll tell it.
No.
I'll tell it. I would tell it.
That night. Oh, that was good.
Oh man, we was drunk. Hey, we was lit. Hey.
No. That was Jesse's fault with that every 2 minutes drink apple crown.
Oh yeah. I forgot what game Jesse had us playing, but it involved like a shot, like every 2 to 5 minutes.
Couple minutes.
It got bad quick, bro.
Ass was toe up.
Bro,
it got bad quick.
When we
Hold on, JD. I got you, JD.
I was in the wrong
parking
lot. I was literally I went to the wrong spot. And I went to the completely wrong hotel and just stayed there and just sat.
I'm doing it from my laptop now. I finally got the camera to work. Yeah,
okay, hold on. I'm gonna remove you off the other one.
You say what?
There we go.
I was just about to say that I can watch my brother.
Hey, Jerry. Hey, Jerry. My boy Jerry Dawson been joined the live, man. JD, what's? Oh, I think he with his kids. What's up, man?
Man, just trying to get over this strep throat thing. My little man trying to get me, man.
Oh yeah,
I've been through it. Just trying to make it, man. I've been listening since the beginning, man. So yeah, just get my man out the bath. So yeah, so let me hop on for a few minutes for y'all finish, man. Same old, man. Just trying to make it live one day at a time, man. Good to see all y'all too, man.
What's going on, Jerry? What's going on, brother?
Hey, well,
good to see y'all.
Hey, but we told one of your stories.
Well, I heard one story.
I'm gonna tell the story, but I ain't about to ask you nothing, homie. I'm about to tell the story, man. So look, we at my boy, we at Jerry's. I'm about to tell. Hold on, you're right. I gotta put a disclaimer out there. Can I tell you? Can I tell your bachelor party story?
Oh yeah.
Nah, I can tell it.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't nothing. You just we know you.
Yeah.
You get toe up, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man, you get toe up. Nah, you know what? I ain't gonna tell that story. I'm gonna tell this one of the funny stories I could think of. Hey, so look, when I moved to Oklahoma City, I got a new job in Oklahoma City. I moved there. I stayed with Jerry for how? It wasn't even a month. It was like maybe 3 weeks, a month. So anyway,
yeah, real short. Yeah.
Jerry used to do these little events at the club, right? So Jerry's like, hey, Ed, man, come on out there, man. We finna have a good time, man. We finna go, see the ladies and whatnot. So, all right, man, I'll come out there, bro. So look, I think it was his birthday bash or something like that. So look, we in the club. I come late because I had a situation I was getting into. So I came to the club late. All I know is, bro, I walked in that club, dog, and I seen this boy Jerry in the middle of the club with leather pants on.
Are we doing club fit? Are we doing club fit? Don't do that.
Leather pants, some boots, and a leather vest open with no shirt underneath. Hey yo,
okay.
I said, what's going on with this dude, man? Hey Jerry, Jerry,
that was linen. That was the leather. All white joint.
Oh wait,
man.
Hey,
you had
Eddie,
on.
I know you're not talking club fit.
Eddie.
Yo,
Eddie.
I know you
Eddie.
didn't say that.
Are we doing this?
Hold on. Let me finish my story. Let me finish my story, bro. So this boy Jay was in the middle of the club. Hey, Jay was in the middle of the club with his hands like this here. Rubbing his
That's that Stevie J. That's that Stevey J.
And that boy Jerry had this look on his face. He was like looking at all the women in the club like this.
Hold on.
Hey, that nigga got on his knee. That nigga got, you know how the Kappas do that little shimmy? That nigga got on that knee and started looking in the middle of the club, bro. Turning, looking at every woman doing a little shimmy like this here, bro. Hey,
who telling the story?
I cried, bro. That boy Jerry had me crying. What story you talking about? Oh no!
Now you apologize. Now you apologize.
This the crazy thing about it. He hit me up and asked me, "What what's the fit? Look, what's the dress code? Whatever we doing." I said, "Daddy, don't wear that shirt. Don't wear that shirt in the studio." I said, "Bro, they gonna toast you, bro." It ain't that's when he started getting bigger. Got the gym started getting bigger.
Oh man.
Oh man. Dwayne, who was there, Dwayne?
Yeah, Dwayne came in looking like a normal human being with his wife.
Who was gonna laugh real hard because I got rounds. I waited to see who's gonna do the
Oh
laugh.
man, hey,
Eddie walked
I
in
spent
there.
the
Listen,
entire
I promise
night.
you, the bottom of the polo hit his navel. I said, Eddie, come on, bro.
Oh, that long sleeve polo joint?
Nah, he had the little arm. It was like up here. The arms was up here.
That dude,
Oh,
that
yeah,
dude
yeah.
shot his shirt
Like-
3 times before he
The
walked in
bottom
there
of the shirt was at his navel.
with his collar popped. Like
With
he
his
was
collar,
fresh.
his collar was up.
His collar was up.
Bro, from the
Hey,
moment,
you know,
the
hey,
moment
you know
Ed
when
walked
cats,
in,
you know
bro.
when cats first get like real big and like they want to like test the limits to their size.
Yeah.
oh my God, bro.
My
Testing the limits of that
my
shirt.
guy Eddie tested the limits to his size. You know, and because he looked like
Every fabric
Eddie
in that
always been like an in shape dude, bro. Eddie's hitting the gym kind of tough, right? So he has to show me all
Oh
that.
my
No Diddy.
God.
So Eddie came to the club with the polo joint that looked like he just painted on. You seen like the pasty paint?
It was crazy, bro.
Yo, man.
You can tell nothing with the sleeve and nothing. Like his buttons
Nothing.
was like chalk on his chest.
Hey, Nick, hey, y'all, hey, everybody was clowning
And
that
then-
whole night.
And
bro.
then he had the nerve.
Hey.
So he wore the skinnies with the boots.
Yo, hey, what Fontaine say? Fontaine came. He said, "Hey, man, don't worry about what none of these fools say, man. You look good."
Because that's what he wear. That's what Fontaine wear right there.
Good and terrible.
Same fit. That's what Fontaine wear. The same fit.
Yo, hey, I'm gonna tell you. And the palm bumps. Hey, I'm gonna tell you when
Sneakers, yeah, man.
I'm gonna tell you when I was in good shape. I was in very good shape, but I knew I wasn't that boy. We went to Oklahoma City. Me and Dwayne. I think this was one of the last times we came to Oklahoma. We stayed with M Dollar for like a few days, and M Dollar was like, "Hey man, let's go to the gym." I was like, "Oh, yeah, let's go," because I'm in pretty good shape. Man, we went up in that gym, dog. That dude M Dollar put me through a workout. Hey, remember this M Dollar? I was like, "Hey," I said, "Marcus, man, I gotta throw up, bro." He said, "What?" Bro, this ain't me, bro. What kind of workout is this? I gotta work out. He said, "Oh yeah, I put you on that. I put you on that bodybuilding workout. Yeah." Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was in the gym, like throwing up, and I was like, "Yo, bro, I gotta throw up, bro. I ain't used to this."
Last time me and Dennis kicked it, right? I came and just pulled up on him with that. We just talking about life. He's like, "Yeah, I'm about to go to the gym, bro. Why don't you come work out with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'll go to the gym, work out with you, man." Love said. Get into the gym. He go, "All right." He go, "I've been on this Body State University. Shout out my boy Mike Suttles, man, doing big stuff with the fitness, right?" And so he go, "All right, man." He go, "These workouts is dumb." Like, "All right, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm with the bro. Like, I ain't gonna punk out on the workout." You know,
Right.
"All right." We go, "I'm just letting you know." So we get to working out, man. Yeah. It's the first damn event. we
First event.
Right, and first day, I'm calling it an event because it was like an event. We had to do so much shit, and it was just one.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm like, damn, all right. I get to get into it. He looked at me. He like, "You about to quit, huh?" I was like,
Yeah. And then it said it just like that too. That's how I did.
He looked right at you. Like we kept the same because frame for frame, me and Dennis kind of got similar frames, right? But he been doing this workout longer. And I'm like, "All right, man, if he do it, man, I can do this, man." Ego just talking to me like, "Hey, don't be no bitch in this workout, bro." Got to doing it. Got done with that one. He kind of looked at me. He's like, "Yeah, you about to quit, huh?" He's like, "You want to go down and wait?" I was like, "Nah, man, let's go finish this out." Boy, I must have died walking out that shit.
Yeah, man. Hey, Dennis, he owned it. He owned it now.
I came in there like, "Yeah, I mean, I got this, man. Yeah, I mean, I ain't tripping. I work out, man. I do PC every day. I ain't worried about it." You go, "All right, man. Say what you used to." Yeah, it wasn't.
To this day, I don't got no workout friends.
Trying to lift my arm and drive.
I don't work out with anyone.
Eddie, what else you got for us?
Hey, y'all know there's a little bit more I got, but I know Jesse, you gotta go.
Nah, you good. I ain't too pressed for time, bro. I can jump. I'm gonna jump in there a little later.
Yeah, but the main thing is this, man. And I know Jerry joined late. But the main thing is, man. Okay, good. Now you good. But most of y'all got kids. Most of y'all got kids, and most of y'all have boys. Dennis, you got boys. BK, you got boys. Tristan, you got a boy, right?
Yes, got a daughter. Oh, you saying we all have boys? I got
yeah. Most of y'all got. Yeah, I know. Dennis does have daughter. Yeah, but I said all that to say it's very like we got a 12-year-old, and he's in the stage now where he's ultra smart. Like it's to the point where he's so smart. He knows how to. He thinks at a different level than most kids his age, but he's as far as friends, like I say, man, these kids nowadays, they don't really go outside. They don't really go outside a lot. So what we had guys, we had guys in our circle who, again, held each other accountable. And as we're young, 19, 20-year-old kids, because that's what we are, our brains ain't developed. So we're literally kids. We're turning into the codes and the principles and the ethics that we have now as men with kids. We actually literally help develop that for each other. Really, realistically speaking, we help develop that for each other. I'm afraid for this generation that's coming up now, man, because a lot of these kids are influenced by social media. We were in the beginning phases of social media, but for the most part, we collectively as a group of young men helped each other develop the principles and morals that we live by now. But this generation of kids nowadays don't. So the main reason that I wanted to do this episode was so that we could put out there, man, as parents, the parents today, y'all gotta monitor the kids that are an influencer on your kids. Like when CJ want to hang out with his friends, we want to know who they are. We want to know the parents. It's very important that we do that, man, because like I say, social media are raising our children now. Whether we like it or not, they are.
Well, I mean, Eddie, you say that, like you say, I mean, you can only monitor so much, because if you remember in school, that's when you made all your real friends. Like all your friends you didn't have your parents getting any blessings off on the people that you were chilling with. And these kids, a little bit about that, these kids, they lose that mode of communication because they like video games and online. So they forget how to do regular social face-to-face interaction cues. They don't remember because they never did it. So the whole conflict resolution with new friends, forming new friends, off of something organic that basketball or something hanging out, they're not doing that. So they're more led to be, sitting playing a video game for 8-10 hours online with friends or friends they meet online. Like it becomes harder to, if he meets an online friend and it's on his phone or something that you're not tracking, how are you going to know what that relationship is?
I'll tell you how we do it. So we monitor his online activity. Not only that, but let's just say I'm gonna use that for example. Let's just say if he meets a friend online, right? And he comes to us like, hey man, such and such wants to invite me to the skating rink. We want to go meet him. Well, then we are literally, all right, we're taking you. We're gonna go with you, right? We're gonna meet their parents. Because if you think about our circle, I know each and every one of y'all parents. I met them. Your auntie, Dennis, Jesse, Miss Brown, Mom Brown, your pops. You know what I'm saying? B. Kane, your mama, your grandma, M. Dollar, your parents, Jerry, we met your parents, Tristan, we know your like everybody knows. The only Al, y'all know who was my guardian. Y'all didn't meet my mom because my mama never came, but everybody knew who's each other's parents, and y'all parents actually talked to us and got to know who we were, so they could know who their sons were hanging around on a daily basis. Because again, like you said, Dennis, like y'all seen me. And I seen y'all more than anybody in my family. So that's to answer your question, Dennis. We got to make sure that our kids are surrounded with people like us, and we have to get involved in who they're dealing with. I think we can't afford not to get involved with who they're dealing with. That's why, like, when CJ comes to us and be like, hey, I want to go to this, they want to have me over for a sleepover. Yeah, we need to meet these parents. I need to talk to him and see whose house he's going over to sleep over, so I can, figure out if this is a situation we want you in. We got to, You know what I'm saying? And make sure that our kids are surrounded by guys like us when we were kids.
That's fair. And like social media has kind of taken away like social interaction, but it really boils down, honestly, in my opinion, like the core values we instill into our kids, right?
Sure,
for as us growing up, we were around stuff, but we were kind of sheltered to what kids see on a daily basis on social media now, right? Like we had like the BET Uncut, you know what I'm saying? We had to stay out real late to get it, right? But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Right? You know,
12 a.m.
We were kind of sheltered to a lot of things that kids can just see on YouTube, like right now. You know what I'm saying? So building that solid foundation, you know, with your children to kind of teach them like the right and wrong helps them move forward. And also just trusting and being not like too trusting, but hey man, I've taught my son well enough I know that he'll be a good character judge. You know, teaching him how to look for, you know, character traits that would resonate to him and that he would follow or he would want to be associated with. So that's a big thing I think we have to do, you know, as parents for, you know, not just our sons, our daughters as well. Because like, damn, man, you know, it's a game called Baddies on Roblox that Alana play, and it's like Ice Spice girls dressed up and stuff like that. And it's on a video game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, like I don't want to be just a helicopter parent, be like, nah, you can't do that, and they grow resentment. You know, I gotta trust them and kind of teach them like kind of how the world moves at a young age that we didn't get taught like that because you know what I'm saying, we were pretty much, we had the church in our family. We didn't really have too much, you know, negative on the outside. So just having that understanding with your children would pay dividends, I think.
I'm gonna piggyback off of what Tristan said because I probably outside of Dennis, I've been a father the longest. Which I have been a father the longest. Me and Dennis have been a father the longest. My daughter is 20 years old right now. And then Tati's what, 18, 19?
19. She just turned
19. So she's right after Kiki. I think what I've done,
it's crazy.
I've always kind of had that old school, like my parents raised me, but I have a new school switch to my kids. Like Kiera and Tom was raised a little different than KK, Dominique, and Lay is. But it's always been like what Tristan said. Like I feel like as a parent, I have to instill these values and core values in my kid that I want my kid to understand and become. And I have to a point when they get to a certain age, I have to be able to trust them to go out in the world and do, you know, what they were raised to do. There's no way that I can monitor everything they do. It's too much. It's just too much. It's like it's too much to combat. So at the end of the day, yes, you got to monitor CJ. Yes, you got to monitor the kids. But at the same time, they have to understand to find those red flags and say, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Because we was curious too, you know. I don't want to get too explicit on here because I don't know who's watching, but I mean, you got these kids have porn at the click of a button now for free. Yeah, you know, for free. Like it's so much stuff. Man, you can block it from the internet. They can get a VPN and unblock. There's so much stuff these kids can do. And so at the end of the day, the bottom line is training your kids up to understand what they're looking at and what they're doing. Because you can only monitor so much. You know what I mean? Same thing with our parents. Yeah. You know, my parents didn't play that. I grew up around Auntie a lot. You know, before I met a lot of y'all, it was me and Dennis. You know what I'm saying? Growing up around Auntie, and Auntie didn't play, bro. And so, and we still did things. We still got away with things. My parents didn't play, and I still did things. But at the end of the day, as an adult now, like those core values that my parents instilled in me, like it's beating my brain now. You know what I mean? So I don't want to get outside certain lines to jeopardize, you know, what I got going on. And so at the end of the day, our kids are going to make mistakes. They're going to do things. They're going to look at stuff. They're going to do things they're not supposed to do. You know what I mean? But the biggest thing is when they do, they have to know how to navigate through the crap. And if they don't know how to navigate through the crap, you know, then they're screwed. And that's the biggest thing with raising young men. That's why I got 4 daughters, and then Tone is my only son. Is like, you know, my relationship with Tone is not like my relationship with my daughters. You know, y'all know that I've always been tough on Tone, and but it's me trying to train him to get ready for the bad stuff in the world, not the good stuff in the world. You know what I mean? Some people may disagree with me by training my son like that. But I want my son as a young black man to be able to, when these obstacles come, like you got to know how to navigate, bro. Like it can't be no feeling sorry for yourself, looking down, looking for the next man to help you. Like, nah, bro, you got to tuck your chin, and you got to get through it. You know what I mean? So my whole way of raising my son has been that. Now my daughters are different. You know, I have to teach them how to be, submissive to a good man, if that's what they choose to be when they get married. I gotta teach them, other stuff. And my wife just here to do that too. But so the raising up your child at the end of the day, bro, it's those core values, man. Because once they got those core values, bro, they understand how to navigate when the bad stuff does happen, or when they find something, or they do something they ain't supposed to do. And my last thing I'm gonna say is I've always been scared that I would be the parent that my kids can't talk to.
Right.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
So, I said Tony and Kiera was raised a little different. I was hard nosed with them. I didn't play. I was around them. I didn't play with them. But KK, Dominique, and Lay is a little different because I don't want my kids doing something stupid and having to hide it from me.
Yeah, right. They're too scared to come on this
dumb and it's detrimental. I need to know before they know.
Yeah.
Right.
So I know how to take care of you, and I know how to make sure you're okay. I don't want to come find out by somebody knocking on my door or whatever the case may be. So I want them to have that trust to say, man, let me call my daddy, man. This is what's going on. And I tell Tony every day, bro, if you go out here, you're not supposed to be drinking. You're not supposed to be smoking. But if you go out here and decide to do that, before you jump your butt in the car, you better call me.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You better call me. I'll come get you. I don't care what you ain't supposed to be drinking. No, but I will come pick you up. Yeah. I will come get you. I'd rather you be in my house, hungover, living, than in somebody ditch dead because you decided to hide drinking from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, those core values, like Tristan said, bro, that's the biggest thing to me is it's too much to combat, bro. I know I was
for sure.
My bad.
Yeah, you good. Bro. That was good, man. I got a rule for my kids, man. Like if you tell me the truth, you don't get in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can coach, I can tell you, what you did wrong, and we can navigate that. But if you lie to me, then we have to figure out like why you lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then we'll go into punishment. But if you can just be like, Dad, I feel like this, or Dad, I did this, or whatever. That's cool. I can talk to you about it. I can tell you how I feel about it. You're gonna have your feelings. Like I allow my kids to express themselves to an extent, you know what I'm saying, and still in a child's place. But you know what I'm saying. But I allow them to talk and be them. So if they just tell me the truth, it's no need to get upset, for me to yell, for me to do anything. I can just talk to you about it. And I think now that resonates better with kids. Like we resonated with the belt. We didn't want that.
Yeah.
Right.
Now it's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just having that open dialogue with your kids, you know what I'm saying, is big. It's big time for me.
I don't want to combat what you're saying because I'm the same way. But I want you to take this approach. And I'm not no freaking godfather or fathering nobody.
Nah, bro, we brothers. I'll take that.
As they get older, bro, because I used to tell my kids the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Raising minority kids, bro, as they get older, they gotta understand that sometimes just because you told that truth, there's still consequences.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because don't get them to the fact of where they like, well, if I tell the truth, everything is okay.
Right. Nah, they
gotta understand me telling the truth allows me not to have to lie again. You understand?
That's well put. Yeah, well put.
Allows me to be like, okay, that's all for me. I told the truth. I admitted to whatever I did wrong. There may be some consequences because I did this, but now I know I don't got to go back and lie, and consequences become even more.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Very well said.
Yeah. If you don't mind, man, I want to say something on this, man, because if you don't mind, I'm gonna say something on this too, man, because when my baby girl was born, man, it caused me to up and join the Army, be one of the first to get up out of Lawton. But, my baby girl just turned 18 today. And like the way I raised her is raised in different circumstances because, me and Naya's mom didn't make it. So we both, she was being raised in two different households, but, it was, I still raised her in the fact that, you're going to respect your mom, you're going to respect your dad, You're gonna respect your stepmom. You're gonna respect your stepdad. And just like you're saying, Jess, you know, when she's caught in those, when she's caught in doing something she's not supposed to do, even though she told the truth, there's going to be consequences to those actions, right? And I would say that with my daughter, I was a little more careful because she first. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I was scared to do certain things, but you know, I was more so worried that if I did something and I was a little more harsh, that it would kind of push her away from like wanting to tell me certain things, which isn't the because now that she's 18, she's an adult now, like she can still tell me everything, right? So my son, on the other hand, he's more like me, like when I was a kid, but at the same time, as far as like the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like we keep him involved in like sports. He plays soccer, he plays baseball, he plays football, he plays basketball, and we keep him busy with those things so that when he comes home from school, he finishes his homework, he wants to go outside. Yes, he likes to play his video games, but he wants to go outside and play with his friends. So like my son, I'm not so much worried about like him getting so stuck into the social media fad and to where he's stuck in the house. My daughter more so, she was on that where we had to worry about who she was talking to online. Like when I would get her, she'd be on her Xbox and I'd be like, yo, who you talking to? Oh, I'm talking to my friend Junior. Who's Junior? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like I got to figure out who these people are that she's communicating with, because now I'm like, all right, like what's this person's intention? Because I've never met them in person. Nah, I don't think that's going to be an issue with him, because even though he likes to play games, he also likes to be outside playing those sports, and he wants to make those friends in person. And like I said, he's raised with his mom and dad. So, you know, like both my kids, like I said, I love both of my kids to death, man. You know, the lessons that I'm teaching them, like I'm trying to teach them both the same lessons, but you know, with it being my daughter and my son, it's a little different with the things that I did with my daughter, and what I did with my son. So, you know, overall, man, like first of all, we all know being a parent is a blessing. Like our kids are a blessing. Our kids are the best parts of us.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're the person who we really like. They're the ones who are going to like truly amplify who we really are. So that's really all I had to say on that, man. I just wanted to put my piece out on that.
Can I add to what Dwayne just said?
What happened, Jerry?
No, so I just want to piggyback on what Dwayne just said.
Yeah, go ahead. We hear. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, I appreciate everybody with the transparency, man. And some of y'all may not know my situation, but you know, me and the wife, we're going through a divorce right now, and it's been like a rough last year and a half. But I want to piggyback off what Dwayne said, because in essence, right now, me and my kids' mother, the only woman I had kids with, you know, that didn't work. But then the co-parent thing, you know, that's one thing to be mindful of, just to see how we're going to communicate, you know. So just oh man, my little man.
What up, dude?
What up, boy?
What up,
man?
Yeah,
What up, little man?
This Action Jackson.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
But
all the do, come on.
No, but what I was about to say, man, like, yeah, even with this, you know, going through this the separation, divorce stuff, my little man was 1 when this happened. My daughter was 5, about to be 6. You know, so just knowing, you know, communicating with my daughter, you know, letting her know it's not her fault, you know, while we're in the situation, and being more mindful, because she's starting acting out in school. So a lot of these things, just it's not just about the world. Sometimes we be mindful how we move and how that's affecting our kids, whether you realize it or not, and have these conversations to make sure how we operate. And for me as a father, if there's something I'm doing that you dislike, you know, just treat it just as a regular person, and see how I can be a better father. And through her, I learned how to deal with women better because I want her to be able to be mindful, you know, as a woman as well, and also learn again from me. I messed up with women as well, even my mother. But just to say that we really got to be in our kids' lives, and not just our sons. Like, I forgot who said that, but our sons and our daughters, just being mindful of what they're doing. And sometimes we got to be overprotected, especially in this day where we live in. Especially Dallas is one of the big sex trafficking areas that I've heard of. So I'm always trying to be mindful and basically operating like a single parent the last year and a half, 2 years. So it's a lot more stress. So I do. I just wanted to put that out there, man. Our kids, that's why we do things. This is our why, and that there's so much that we can be mindful of, and it's a reason why we have these kids, because they kind of keep us on our P's and Q's and make sure that we're setting our boys to be, better men than we were, setting up our girls to know how to deal with the men we are now, not the men we were back in the day. And that is so vital, and learning how to communicate better, especially in a co-parenting relationship and things didn't work out. There's a lot of stuff that you don't want to have to bring onto your kids as far as, mental health, emotional stuff like that, depression, all stuff I dealt with. You want to make sure you ain't bringing that type of energy to your kids.
Right.
Separate from what you're dealing with. So I just wanted to add that Tiffy, another thing about parenting, about not just outside we watch it for, but internally, make sure we're not doing anything that's harming our kids. Make sure we're checking ourselves how we operate with them as well.
Man, I appreciate that, Jerry. Man, first of all, man, I apologize for your situation, brother. Of course, I don't want to see or hear about nobody going through that, especially a brother of mine. But God will never put nothing on you that He know you can't handle. So just know that, and I know you'll get through it, man. It ain't gonna be easy, and we know it ain't gonna. It's not a good thing to go through, man. But we're gonna continue to pray for you. Your wife, I met her a couple of times, man, or your spouse. We met her a couple of times, man, and I just hope that everything works out the way it's supposed to work out. Let me say that. Just stay strong, brother. We didn't text several times, man. If you need me, I'm always gonna be here for you, bro.
Yeah, likewise, bro. We here for you, man. I pray for you and your family, man. We've all got a few times, just because if y'all didn't make it, as husband and wife, don't mean y'all won't make it as mom and dad, man. So I just pray y'all have that great communication, and y'all keep blessing those children of yours, man. It's gonna be tough, but you just know you got us if you need us. And just to speak on that, I mean that's a pretty big thing for our group anyway, man. We've all kind of went through stuff, man, and we've all kind of had each other's back through all the downs. I know I've had some situations to where, man, I'd disappear for a while, and I'd get just random calls from like Dennis or Jesse or Ed will text me, "You good?" You know what I'm saying? Then I just break down, end up telling them life, but they'd always be there for me. So just know this is more than a fellowship, man. This is more like a brotherhood. So we definitely gonna be here for you, and we love you, man. We pray for the best.
It's never, and that's another thing about this group too, man. It's exactly. It's never been no judgment, bro. Like, we joke a lot because in my mind, in my life, I feel like laughter is good for the spirit and the soul. So it gets me through a lot. So I try to impute that on the fellas, but it's never ever been judgment, bro. And also, man, mental health is very, very critical, dog. Like, I wanted to touch on that while Jesse was here, and for the people who watching, Jesse had to leave. We are going to do a part 2 to this, by the way, guys. So I appreciate all your comments. I've been getting comments left and right on Facebook and YouTube, man. So I appreciate the love. But mental health, man. Man, we are, and I'm not taking away or demeaning the task of women. I'm not doing that. That's a disclaimer. But men, we have a lot on our shoulder. We are expected to go through a lot and not show what we're going through. It's not cool. It is not quote unquote manly for me as a man to tell somebody or to show that I have been going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool at all. And that hasn't been cool in society for a while. But the one thing, again, that I like about this crew is that I know if I'm going through something, I can go to the fellas, and show, hey, and tell them I'm going through this, bro. Like, man, what can I do? And not be looked at as a punk. Even though somebody might joke and say, oh man, You know what I'm saying? Like, I know deep down they got my best interest at hand. And that's one thing that you don't, again, that's one of the things that you don't, I got a lot of partners, man. You don't find that in a group or your crew of brothers. You don't find that.
Right.
That's seen as a sign of weakness. Just because you express that you're going through something. And it's a lot of cats that's going through mental health issues, man. Like, it's a lot of cats that are going through mental health issues, bro, and they can't express it to somebody because of the fact that they may be seen as weak. And this crew has never been like that, man. So
I think we've always talked about anything that is serious with someone else. Like, yes. whether it's divorce, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's loss, whether it's someone dying, whether it's depression, whether it's suicide, no matter what we've gone through, I can reflect upon it many a times. There's not anybody's phone that I haven't called and just expressed how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. Yep. The jokes aside, if it's like when I feel bad or when I feel like everything's too much or when I need money or I need help, I need anything, I've never felt uncomfortable approaching you guys or feeling like you guys couldn't call me in the same breath.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a couple of times where I've gotten calls from y'all. Hey, man, I need this. I need your help, man. Can you tell me what to do in this situation? Or just expressing what y'all been going through. And shoot, I mean, hey, this show was created on treating people how you want to be treated. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You know, what you put in life is what you get out of it. That's what the premise of this show was created on. And I know for a fact I go through things. And as a man, you're not going to get you're not going to go to your significant other or your wife like you would your homies. And I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Like, me, we're different. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would sound weird to people who really don't understand the psychology of this thing I'm talking about. But I've always been able to come to the fellas and tell them, hey, man, I'm going through this. And all, like you say, Dennis, all jokes aside, like, literally I got the therapy that I needed from the fellas. Like, and sure. not a lot of people have that. Not a lot of people have that, man.
No, yeah, man. It's just to speak on that, man. Like my brother passed away, you know what I'm saying, September 24th of last year, man. It was just one year anniversary, you know what I'm saying. August 8/24, July, August 24th, man. I'm getting my days wrong, man. I'm already messing up my brother. Rest in peace, right? So whenever it happened, all right, whenever it happened, and like people found out, the first thing that happened was the group chat, right? So of course Jesse called me when I was on the road to go see him before he passed. Like, I talked to him probably for like 30 minutes on the highway, man. He's telling me it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna pray for you, all that stuff, right? Dennis hit me up. Like, everybody was like, you know what I'm saying, Tree, man, if you need me, bro, I got you. I'm a call away, right? So like the biggest strength that I had through the whole thing was walking down, you know what I'm saying, the aisle in church. Like, I didn't want to walk with my family. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to get shut down. I look to my right, and who do I see, bro? I see Dennis, I see Jesse, you know what I'm saying? I see everybody from the group. That was one that could make it there, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, like, they're there for me. One, I don't want like no mark when I walk down this road, because they gonna probably I'm gonna get some shots sent at me afterwards, bro. They gonna let me mourn for a little bit, but I'm gonna get shot. Oh, you crying like a man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you look real weak going down there, right? But the main, they were there for support, man. Y'all been my backbone through, you know what I'm saying, tremendous, you know, ordeals in my life, man. So I'm really thankful and blessed to have y'all, man, because it's been some stuff, man, that's happened, like, to all of us, but to me, like, in general, man, that I've always had y'all there for support. So definitely want to tell y'all thank y'all. I love y'all for that, for sure.
Always, family. That's bro, what this crew is about, dude.
And I'm back off Tristan a little bit. If you don't mind, I'm gonna piggyback off Tristan on that. Dude, I remember the darkest time in my life, bro. And Eddie knows what I'm talking about, man. June 14th, man, 2004. Shoot, man, my pops passed away, like, right in front of my eyes, man. Very, very dark time. I remember that next day, though, man, like, waking up, and like the first cat I saw has been down since like the 8th grade, bro. I remember Dennis coming in the house, man, and freaking, giving condolences, man. And that meant a lot, man. Like that helped push me through. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I know Ed had said it when he did my introduction, man. I'm about to experience one of the biggest promotions in my career, and like my mom's is going to be there. This will be the first one she's been able to be at. But like I already know when I see her there, man, it's probably gonna bring some tears to my eyes because I wish my pops was there. And it's gonna hurt a little bit, but I know anytime I have like any type of like any thoughts, anytime, like I call Ed all the time, man. Whenever I had those thoughts, like, yo, I miss Pops, man. He'd be like, yeah, I miss Uncle Carl too. I know I can give you guys a call and talk to you guys about that, because just like you said, Ed, like for some reason, like there's this stigma out there that when there's like a mental health thing going on with men, we can't express ourselves, and that's because there be days I just wake up, man, and I just have tears come down my eyes because I think about my pops because I miss him so much. I talk to my wife sometimes about it, but I probably talk to you guys more than I do with her, that's not a good thing. That's something I'm working on. But I know I got you guys to fall back on, man. And once again, I appreciate shit out of all of y'all, man. I love all of y'all, man. All y'all my brothers. Y'all more than just my boys. Y'all my brothers, man. And I love and I appreciate y'all for everything, man. And Jerry, I'd be remiss to say that when my pops passed away, you was there too, bro. Like you were there. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I appreciate you all, man, for everything you've done for me, like going through those times. I love y'all boys, man. Like real talk.
Man, appreciate that, man.
Hey, man. Yo, go ahead.
Go ahead, Jerry.
You gotta get emotional, sure.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Jude.
No, but that was Christian that was talking about your brother in passed, and my condolences. I
appreciate it, Jerry. Appreciate it, bro.
Eddie, I was there. I mean, Dwayne, I was there for your father passing, man. It was just that, I remember it like it was since you brought it up. I remember like it yesterday, man. I was just boohoo in tears, man. But I realized that's who I've been. I've been to a lot of funerals of people's fathers, people that's close to me. And if somebody would have seen me and they're like, okay, they probably think that his father, the way I was crying. But and we talking about what we talked about earlier about that misconception that men can't cry, that toxic masculinity stuff. And I always wear my emotion on my sleeve, whether I'm drinking too much or whatever. That was something I always did. But now just having a better management of that. And I tell guys too, mental health is big thing. You need to cry, even going through my divorce stuff and other marriage stuff like that. It was a doctor that told me like the safest thing I can do for us as men is to cry, and that's the biggest stigmatism. The stigma like, nah, you can't cry, you gotta hold it, be tough. But that's the safest thing I can do. I can go smoking away, drinking away, go sexing away, whatever I try. These have been my coping mechanisms, which are not healthy. But crying is the best thing. Release those things, help you feel better. So I've always tell all the brothers I deal with, especially now when I'm going through, like, let those tears cry. And even some brothers I've been around now, they feel more comfortable crying around me because I don't have that stuff. Because you never know, we always gotta have that safe place, and I got a lot for myself. I wish I checked in more with y'all as well. Because y'all kind of got a more of a nucleus more than me. A lot of the stories, I'm not in a lot of those stories, and that's just how I've been. That's just military brat moving around a lot, more often.
You was at OU too, bro. You was at OU. By the time we started like really hanging tough, you had went to OU, man, and kind of you was in a whole different area. You know what I mean? But always came back and chilled with us though. Always, especially when I moved to Oklahoma City. That's when me and you really got close. When I moved to Oklahoma City, man, we went through some stuff, man, and learned a lot about each other, bro.
Yeah,
I got you back, Mark.
That's what life's about, man. Learning stuff, and for me, who didn't really grow up with a group of people, the main person I probably talked to in this group, now I know for sure I talked to is Dennis, but I hung out with all of y'all, you know what I'm saying? But that's my thing, having some people to talk to. I do have a therapist I talk to because a lot of my groups, what I'm saying, I don't have a group of guys that like my main guys, like, and I know we may have fell off for certain things, But so I do applaud you put this together, Eddie, because you're getting connected with some people. Because I do feel like I'm alone a lot of my days because I'm just so used to doing things by myself. Yeah, I didn't moving around. I didn't go to school with these people. I didn't do all this stuff. Even though Dwayne, pretty got me introduced pretty much, and Dennis got introduced to everybody up here. You know what I'm saying? But still, y'all had a bond, that I didn't have. I came in, a little later on. So I speak about these things, and I'm glad that we have this brotherhood here. But that's something I never really fostered is relationships as I should have. And I know I get that from my father as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I try to be more transparent about what I'm going through. You don't know who's going to help. And also, if I got to shed a tear, I mean, at this point, there's nothing anybody can say that's going to make me feel less than a man, less than a father, whatever, because I know who I am now. And I know that's been helpful to other guys to be who they are, you know what I'm saying? And not sugarcoat it, not be passive aggressive about it, not be fake or wear a mask. We all have wear a mask at a certain point in time in our lives, especially me. But once you get over that mask, and this is who I am, Jerry Raphael Dawson, whatever the good and the bad, this is who I am, that makes life a lot more easier because you don't feel like you have this pretentious holding up this mask to be a part of whatever community or organization you're trying to be a part of. So, right. I mean, I don't know who that might hit, but, if any of that registered with somebody else, man, blessings with that message right there.
Yeah, for sure. Jerry, you gonna always be my dog, man, and you know what I'm saying. Like I say, when I moved to Oklahoma City, you know why. But all of y'all for real were invited to my wedding. I wanted every last one of these people here to be in my wedding, but a couple of people couldn't make it. Trisha couldn't make it. B. Kane couldn't make it.
I was mad at that.
But there's a reason. There's a reason why. Look. Marriage is super sacred. Everybody knows that. But I selected the people in my wedding for a reason because they represented portions of my life that were very detrimental to who I became. And Jerry, I said all that to say, Jerry, you was in my wedding for a reason. So you're going to get through what you're getting through, bro. You got us. You got me here if you need me for anything. You know this. I'm a text or a phone call away, bro. And it don't matter if you text me before at 1:00 at night. And I've responded, you know what I'm saying? And my wife already know, you know what I mean? Hey, I got to go talk to my boy. He need me. So, and that goes for anybody in this clique. Anybody. Y'all already know. I didn't have the same phone number since y'all know me. My number has never changed. So, it's like that for all y'all.
Mine changed about 10 times. Shit.
For sure.
I think it changed now. You and TJ, man.
I think it changed now.
M Dollar, what you got, man? I told you, M Dollar is a man of few words.
Hey, man, look, I'm just gonna echo everything everybody else has said, man. We've always been there for each other. If any of y'all numbers pop up on my caller ID, it doesn't matter what time. My girl already knows. Look,
that's a fact.
Talk to him.
She's
talked to quite a few of my people, but when y'all called as a group to talk to her when we first got together, she was like, I can feel it, even though it's through the phone. Like, those are your real solid friends right there. And yo, when we were at your wedding, bro,
man,
she was like, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. And I mean, Dwayne hit me up the other night, and typically my phone goes on do not disturb at 9:30 at night. Mm-hmm. But Dwayne hit me up at 11 o'clock. His number went through. And take this. And it's I mean, it is what it is. Just like he's got a celebration on the 18th. We're pulling up no matter what, moving everything else around because you boys got something to celebrate. We're gonna be there. We've been through too much through these years to not show up for each other.
Facts. That's a fact, man.
That's love.
Dollar, man.
Yep.
That's $8,
bro.
That's family away from that. Oakland, man, shoot. Part of the reason why I was thinking about kind of moving back to Oklahoma is because of y'all, bro. Like, that's the only reason I would ever move back there, bro. And I've thought about it a couple of times.
What the wife want to do, though, man? We ain't worry about you no more. What the wife want to do?
Man, she ain't.
Yeah,
she ain't going nowhere.
You staying.
She ain't having
no doggone Oklahoma for no friends.
But I also know my wife too. Like, I know my wife. If it came down to it, to where I had to, she would be down.
Yeah, that's solid.
Yeah. B Kane, man. Papa Kane.
You see me, bro. I'm in and out.
Yeah, man. That's all. Hey, I love it, man. I love it. I love this side of B Kane, bro. Because the side of B Kane I'm used to. Wait. You know what I mean? You got any closing remarks, bro? You want to share?
Yeah, you guys have always been there. Even when I was going through my divorce, and I remember, Dennis reaching out to me on a sidebar conversation and just saying that, I feel compelled to tell you, bro, that, you're a good man. You're doing what you're supposed to do, and we love you, bro. And I often think about that a lot. I know all y'all talk to me, and, we've had our own separate conversations, but that just stood out to me a lot. And that really helped me like get through, some dark times for real. But I say, the mental health stuff is real, and it's sad to see that it's frowned upon men. It's we should be able to cry and without someone like judging us. We do go through it. I know I go through it. I got 3 kids, 4, 1, and this dang, she's gonna be 3 on Tuesday. I got my 15-year-old Nessa in Oklahoma. So just mentally dealing with not being able to see, mentally dealing with not being able to physically have my daughter there, like my firstborn. That's a lot. So I lean on God a lot, bro. But to have y'all as my backbone and to talk about stuff. When I pulled up to Oklahoma last year or whatever, and I met up with Dennis. We got a one-on-one in, and we was chopping it up. Like that was fun, bro. Like I missed that. Hey, all right, you got one. I come back. You better be ready.
I got the
W. You better be ready. Yes.
We've all had our basketball wars.
Yes.
He caught the
I caught the L. I caught the L. He caught me laughing. He caught me laughing.
He was.
We gonna run that back.
He was mad because we could only play one game. He was hot. I could see it in his face.
I'd have beat him and left too. Dipped out.
I ain't gonna front. I was mad at free.
Hey, but I didn't say anything though. I didn't talk no trash. I didn't talk no trash.
I wish you would have been like that when we played one-on-one, Dennis.
Because the older Dennis, he would have said something. So the new Dennis now leveled up.
We almost fought, me and you, when we played one-on-one. That was a completely different thing. And you threw the ball all the way to the gate after you lost as well.
Yeah, man. Hey, BK, man. I'm gonna tell you something, BK, yo. When I found out you went through that divorce, that hurt me because your ex-wife was a huge part of everybody. Like that was our homie, bro.
Yes,
bro, that was our homie, man. Shout out. I'm not gonna say her name because I just don't want to put it out there. But that's our homie, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, can I say this? We love you. Can I say that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's our homie. That's how I'm gonna put it. Like, no disrespect to nothing you got going on, your wife now.
It's been a long. I can't not. That'd be rude and disrespectful for me to be like, you can't like show her love or something like that. Like that.
Yeah, man.
That would be immature and disrespectful on my part. Especially like, as a mother of my child, bro. Like, nah.
Yeah, man. So, but bro, I don't care. And Dennis, we're gonna get to you, Dennis and Tristan with closing remarks. But I don't care, bro. I stopped caring what people thought about what I do or what I say or how I am really a long time ago. But now I don't care if people think that me crying is soft, if they see it that way, because for a couple reasons. Number one, I really can box. But more importantly than that, my mental health
he said that.
outweighs everything, bro. My mental health outweighs everything, man. So anything you think of me, my mental health is way more important than that, bro. So if like for me, I cry often. Yeah, you ask my wife, I cry maybe not in front of her, but I cry often, just so that I can soothe and soothe my soul, bro. Because the mental stress that I go through on a daily basis, not here at home, but just at work and dealing with people's emotions and dealing with people on a daily basis all day, man, it weighs a ton on you, bro.
That's a lot, bro.
It weighs a ton on you. Yeah, it weighs a ton on you. Y'all know, y'all can relate. So before I get to Dennis, one thing I will say is this, as it relates to Dennis, bro. Man, I tell y'all, hey, y'all can ask anybody. I tell people this all the time when it comes to Dennis, bro. Yo, Dennis is Dennis is the most clutch dude you can ever have in life, bro. Like Dennis really cares about you, bro. He really cares about people, bro. Like if Dennis is in your life, bro, like Dennis cares about you, dog. Like you and me and Dennis have had our share of disagreements, bro. But that's one of my favorite people, man. Like I'm being real with you. I don't care what people think. Like, man, Dennis is one of my favorite people because I know genuinely Dennis cares about me. And regardless if he jokes or not, Dennis, like, that dude is like one of the smartest people I know. I told when my wife first met Dennis, bro, real quick before I get to Dennis, when my wife first met Dennis, like the first thing she said was, man, like that dude, man, like he's ultra smart. I was like, yeah, man, like dude is super smart, and that dude genuinely has a heart, bro. So I just wanted to put it. I want to give him his flowers, man, because Dennis is like, Dennis is that dude, man.
Yes, bro. Facts.
So with me, like the things that we share, like, because I mean, most of y'all are gone, right? Everybody's in a different place, and I just like you'll notice in the group chat, I always tap in and say that y'all suck.
Yep. He does. He ain't gonna lie.
I get in it.
Hey, that's 100.
Like, we don't, and I know we're all busy. Everybody's important now, and we all have so many things to do that I think it's important that I try my best to tap into everybody's line one-on-one, and just if I'm not giving you a word of motivation or or how I know how hard this stuff is because I'm living it. Mm-hmm. So like in anybody's experience, whether I've experienced it or not, I know the word to give you that I wish that I would get sometimes. So it's like, I'll call you to give you that word because it's specifically a word that I know most people won't give, and it's what's needed. So if I tap your line, it's just because, I want to, after that thing with Mike Hyde and the thing with the Reggie and
man,
knowing that the life is fleeting. Like I don't want the last time I talk to any of you guys or see you guys is something that's bad that's happened. So I tap y'all's lines to make sure that y'all are still communicating. Like, hey, we're still out here. Everybody's still doing something. We need to celebrate the wins together. We need to celebrate the losses. We need to reflect on what it's like as we get better, because we are what we have to get by sometimes. And it is, I don't think that it's bad to talk to your wife differently than you talk to your friends, because it's different places. There's different intimacy levels that they're completely offsetting. They both have their ways. So for me, for you guys, like I'm always, every one of I'll call you, I'll talk to you, whether you talk to me or not. I'm gonna call you trash because y'all are some trash friends. That's just how I feel. But I'm also gonna do whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I know what you mean. We know what you mean by that.
Yeah,
that's just my take on it.
Man, I appreciate that, man. Let me say a couple things, man. First of all, shout out to Kayla. Marcus is his lady, man. Yeah. Come on now. We appreciate you, Kayla, and we appreciate you. Listen, Kayla. We appreciate you for taking care of our partner. We really do. M. Dollar is a gem, and we appreciate you for taking care of him and coming into his life, showing him something he ain't never seen before. Trust me, you showed him something he ain't never seen before. I'm telling you, M. Dollar was not a social media guy. He was not that. M. Dollar was not that. So for you to open that side of him, man, is huge, bro. We love you, man. Thank you so much. Tristan, man, you got any last remarks? My son is beating down my door right now.
I'll keep it short and sweet, man. No, you got
you good. You're take your time, bro.
Man, just in closing, man, I love y'all and I'm proud of y'all. All right, so I couldn't have been blessed with a better group brothers, man. I won't even call y'all friends no more. Man. We've been past friends since Cameron, man. We brothers now.
For sure.
In my mind, iron sharpens iron. Just watching every one of y'all accomplish what y'all have accomplished in life has lit a fire under me that made me want to accomplish something equal to, if not try to be greater. And not in the sense where I'm competing, but I feel like if we're going to continue to be brothers, we have to match each other's energies and levels for how we're living life, right? We've never fallen behind each other. And if we have fallen behind, we've had each other accountable to get to a place where we needed to be in life to move forward, to continue our growth together as brothers, right? So I'm definitely blessed to have y'all. And I mean, it's been a great, great thing in my life to have, right? Mental health is definitely important for us, man. I mean, I know myself personally, like I will die on the hill of being a man in front of my family because, I am that backbone. I'm the man of the house, right? I'll down the hill and I'll shoulder that burden of, being that guy. But I know I do have a safe space with the bros if I do need to talk about life and kind of like express how I want to express, right? And like Dennis said, to pick up his, man, it's certain forms of intimacy, you know what I'm saying, and communication styles. Like I'm learning, mine, as well, with my partner and everything like that, to make sure that I'm communicating with her the way I'm supposed to, and being emotionally available to her because it's fair to her. I don't want to just be shut off and be just that typical. I don't want to say atypical man, but I still have to work on that as well. So that's something I'm trying to work on. But it's definitely a blessing to have you guys like as that. I want to say a safety blanket so I can get stuff out so it doesn't translate to me just having anger in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because that's never going to be good. Going to sleep angry is something that you never want to do, and just being angry in your household and having that energy is never something that you want to maintain in the household. If you want love and prosperity, so you never want to be mad. But man, just to close, man, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm proud of y'all. Thanks for putting this on, Ed. Man, it's good to talk to y'all, see y'all faces and stuff, man. I've been on the receiving text of trash ass friend a lot from Dennis.
All the time, bro. All the time.
Yeah, man.
You're like, man, this Mark, shut up.
I'm like 20 minutes away from bro, so I've been one of those, man. But one thing is, like, when it's time to tap in and we need to have a talk, we do have that talk. Consistency amongst us, being there for each other more than just this. I challenge each one of us to do that, to be there for each other, and just take the next step to our brotherhood. I love y'all, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that, bro. And we do in the group chat. We definitely need to stay tapped in, just a smidge more. We do tap in a lot, but a smidge more than what we do, especially those mental checkups that we committed to doing. I think we definitely need to consistently do those as well. We lost M Dollar, but we got him back. I was actually in the process of doing his closing remarks, man. So M Dollar, you the last up, man, for the closing remarks.
Man, I just want to say I appreciate you for putting this on. Not very calm and to have a group that over the years they did. Of course, everybody talks their trash, but when it's time to show up, we show up no matter how it's needed. Whether it's mentally, whether it's going through some stuff, or whether somebody's doing a celebration, or like we did for your wedding, man, we show up for each other. And I appreciate you and every last person on this panel, man, for being authentically you and genuine, no matter what the circumstance is. That authenticity is something that's rare, especially amongst Black men. So I salute every last one of y'all. And I'm gonna do better and make sure Dennis don't call me a trash friend. I'm gonna do better about communicating because I don't know.
Dennis trash too. Even if you do, and he's gonna get these fire bars too.
Oh,
Stop playing with me.
Oh man.
But love you boys, and we're gonna keep rocking till the wheels fall off.
Hey man, M Dollar, man, we definitely appreciate you, bro. And look, as we told Kayla, appreciate her for taking care of you, man, and bringing something to your life that you hadn't had. I know you, and I know that young lady there in your life is special. She has to be special to have had you and come into your life and have you glowing like you are, bro. So,
man,
yeah, man, yes, sir. We are lucky men, and that's why I put a ring on it. Yeah, man. So with that being said, man, fellas, man, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on to the show.
Love y'all, bros.
Man, hey, listen, man, y'all already know what it is, man. Like, y'all my boys, man. 20 years strong, bro, and we're gonna keep rocking to the wheels fall. The thing about it is, everybody look good, bro. I keep saying all the time. I know a lot of cats that's my age who partners don't look this good, bro. And y'all know ain't nothing sweet about Eddie. You feel me? So when I say y'all look good, you know what I mean, health wise, not just physical, because we are great physical looking guys. Pause. No diddy. Right, but yeah. Hey, little formula. Yeah, little formula. Let's push it. Yeah,
to get some of that ad money. Small liquor.
Small
liquor.
Slits.
Get some of that ad money.
You hear me? Some of that searching.
Let's gang bang. I hit his bang.
Yeah, some of that.
But hey, everybody look good, man. Everybody feeling good, man. And mentally, man, we got to stay checked in with each other, bro. So that's what I'm gonna leave this with today, man. We got to make sure that we continue to check up on each other, us mental well-being. JD, again, bro, I know how strong you are, bro. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, and you got to be all right for them kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I am the newest father in here. I know M. Dollar ain't got kids yet, but God, Lord willing, that's gonna come.
You the newest.
Yeah. So, man, I ain't got no choice, man. I'm sitting up, man. We ain't got no choice but to be good for these kids, man. So, man, y'all, everybody got each other's numbers. If y'all ain't got Jerry's number, man, get with me. If y'all, I'm pretty sure most of y'all got Jerry's number. If not, we'll make sure y'all get it. I'm about to add him to the group chat. If he's not already, I'm gonna add him to the group chat, and we're gonna go ahead and man, you ain't alone out here, bro. You got brothers. You know what I'm talking about? You got brothers. You got brothers, man. So we're gonna make sure that we're gonna make sure we incorporate you, man, and make sure we check up on you, bro. So, man, I appreciate you. I love y'all boys, man, and we definitely gonna do a part 2. I'm not sure when.
Next episode, who got the better dress form? We gonna do that for my military homies.
Who got the best what? Who got the best what?
Who look better? You know, in military dress. That's what we'll do real quick.
I thought you was about to say who was the best, who was the better athlete.
I'll throw that jumping on right now. That thing
I got an EA. I got a test real quick. See what he's talking about.
Crispy in the mud, man.
Yeah, talking about.
Why your finger like that, man?
Don't worry. Hold on.
I got this 04 over here, though, man. I don't know 04 looking like, man, but you know, I gotta.
We can do that.
Yeah,
boy. Man, hey, man.
Don't bring your scuba gear.
Don't even worry about it, because the drip gonna be wet.
Don't bring your scuba gear. Throw some water on the uniform, that thing turn orange.
That ain't water, dripping.
Throw some salt water on the thing.
It's gonna mess up your little sorry uniform too. Little gift bag uniform.
Don't disrespect the pink and greens, homie. Don't disrespect.
All right, fellas. Well, man, hey, that was the show, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do my close, man. And man, I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate y'all, boys.
All right, bro.
Yes, sir. Man, come on, man. Y'all boys be easy.
Yeah, like a fat girl playing dodgeball.
Oh man, so there you have it, folks. Those were a few of those are my best friends. Those guys that you've seen right there. I've been knowing all of those guys there for 20 plus years. Dwayne, I've been knowing him my whole life. Obviously, that's my cousin. But again, man, I just want to put this out there. There are a lot of guys from the time when I was in Oklahoma, when I was in school and playing sports over there, that I came into contact with, that influenced, that I came into contact with, that helped me navigate over there, man, through that portion of my life. And I appreciate you guys. If I did not name you, man, I apologize deeply. I do. Fredo, man, hey, bro, all love, Fred, and hey, me and Fred got some stories too. Fred Burks, Fred Alocious is what I used to call him. We got stories too, man. But that's my dog, man. Love, bro. And we definitely we need the link, man. For real, we got the link. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for sticking with me this long, man. I know it's been 2 hours, but hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Please give me feedback, and we are having a part 2 to the show. We got to, because there's a lot of stuff we couldn't even touch on. A lot of things we couldn't tell, man. A lot of things that people want us to talk about that we couldn't touch. But man, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all, and y'all have a good day. One.
This is the golden rule.